Hello and welcome, this is Skinner, and we're back with some more of the Flashpoint DLC for BattleTech, picking up right where we left off in the last video. In the middle of a mission, this is an assassinate mission, so our goal is to go and kill a target, which is over here somewhere. But for now, we have these guys to worry about. Okay, so that guy's sensor locked here. All right, let's grab truck.
Aye, aye.
From this position, just trying to see what we can do. I think we just reserve. That's I don't see an obvious thing to do right now. It may give the enemy some opportunity to take advantage of some lines of sight, but honestly, I don't think it matters. Here it comes. Thankfully, we have a lot of damage reduction, so we can weather that storm a little bit. Okay.
Standing by.
I really just want to annihilate the Shadowhawk and kill it. But that being said, we have to consider what my other mechs can do here. May not be a whole lot. As a matter of fact, I think sprinting might even be the best thing to do. Just get ourselves into a position for next turn. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to end up doing. Because I don't think I can get... I mean, I could jump at him, but look at my heat bar. Because we got skipped over for a turn, I couldn't really do anything about like the heat generation that I had. And there's something on the heavy scale. Oh, there's our assassinate target. And it's going to fire some missiles. Hello, Windows 10, with your notifications. Been kind of annoying lately with these notifications. Normally, it didn't used to bother me in games, but now it doesn't give a crap.
I'm ready.
Well, because we have the initiative advantage, we can be more aggressive with the Jenner, so I might as well move up here, try and get something done. I'm just trying to think about like where I'm ending up, how much maneuvering room I'm going to get. So I think this is the better spot to run towards, because I may be able to, you know, go somewhere else. So we might be firing just a couple medium lasers here to allow ourselves to cool a little bit. At the very least, not overheat. May just even fire one.
Engaging target.
Okay. We hit him. Pretty good. Let's take a look at him. I still think we try and annihilate him with truck here. We just go as hard as we can with the firepower. We just step up here and just blast him. I honestly think it will probably hurt quite a lot if we did that. And I might even use vigilance just in case they try and make me a target. Give us the initiative advantage so we can kind of counterattack them or, you know, do things against them. But yeah, we're just going to murder this guy. There's a bunch of orange. Question is it going to matter? The answer is not really. Okay.
I'm receiving.
I think Revere should move here. Just trying to get the best move I can. I'm going to move like that. And we're going to just pop the Shadowhawk a little bit. Because we gave ourselves a little bit of allowance of cooling off. Maybe we'll be able to sling some more lasers this turn, but I kind of doubt it. Yeah, 3 lasers. That's not too bad considering how messed up he is. Give us a little bit more assurance that he's going to go down.
I'm here.
Okay, so now I'm going to back off. Yeah, let's do a complete retreat here. Heat's going to be a little bit of a concern, but I think getting into a nice defensible position on a mech that's already taken a lot of damage, pretty good idea. And we'll just go with the long-range shot here against the Shadowhawk, which may kill him.
Engaging target.
But yeah, your Shadowhawks are hardy, and a lot of that hit is legs, so...
Scored a critical hit.
Okay, well the important thing is he's down, so his initiative is going to be down. So he can kind of react here. It might be tempting to move Gnarly now, but honestly, Gnarly is going to be in the best position I could possibly put her in. If we were able to take another one of these mechs out. Well, you know what? I say that. The Shadowhawk is a good target because this is the variant that has more firepower, but at the cost of armor, so it's pretty much unarmored. Now, the problem with a Shadowhawk is that it has a lot of internal structure. So the question is, can I do enough damage to make that matter? And the answer is, I don't know if I can.
Commander?
So do we want to get aggressive here and move up at an attempt to do some heavy damage here? No, I say we just wait. We try and weather the storm and see what comes of it. One of their mechs will get to go, and then we can make kind of a decision. So the Shadowhawk's going to move forward here. I'm not too surprised with that action. Question is, who is he going to attack? Answer is a Jenner, which I am actually alright with, all things concerned. Okay. Now, this mech should definitely be the one that moves first. Do we try and murder the Vindicator, knowing that it hasn't moved yet? Hoping that we score some good damage. Again, I'm trying to think of, like, the future here. I'm going to move here. Then my goal... I'm going to sling most of my firepower at the Vindicator. But I am going to put one laser on the Shadowhawk. Just to do it. So you are going to be A. You are going to be B. And B is going to get a single medium laser. I could try and kill the Shadowhawk, but right now I don't think he is the one that we have to worry about too much.
Engaging multiple targets.
Okay, we got a head hit. And we missed.
No damage detected.
Who was that just attacked me? Was it the Vindicator? The Vindicator just stood still and attacked me like that. Interesting.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. So what I could do is I could try and take out the Shadowhawk this turn. It probably doesn't need too much more damage. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, not a whole lot more damage is needed. So you could put a couple shots at it. Honestly, the two small lasers might be all we need. And then we put the rest of the firepower against the Shadowhawk. The real problem with doing that is just how vulnerable a position it puts the Vindicator in. Because, as I discussed previously, Shadowhawks are very good in melee combat. So you do have to worry about that a little bit. If I don't finish off that Shadowhawk, it might just get up and punch me. And I'm probably close enough that it could do that. Maybe we sling the SRM-4 just to try and make sure it dies. And then we'll put all the rest of the firepower against the Shadowhawk here. Okay. The multi-target. You're going to be A, you're going to be B, and then B is going to be these weapons. I just put a little bit of extra insurance into the killing of the Shadowhawk, because we don't want it to get up and punch me.
Affirmative.
Should be a kill. There we go. And we totally whiffed. Well, that sucks. Okay, here comes some missiles. Who it's going to be against, we'll have to see. Okay, against the Griffin. I'm fine with that. I don't think we've been touched yet. And we do have decent evasion, so it'll be fine. How close is that mech getting? Right there. Okay, that was a bad shot also because of the field. Okay.
Ready for orders.
We're going to use Precision Strike here, even though I don't have the heat to use it. It's the wise move to do from a... Why can I not see him? Alright, we'll move like that, I guess. What move to do because it allows all of my other mechs to move when we want them to. So that's why we're doing it. Kind of a waste of a Precision Strike, but we don't really want the Vindicator to take undue damage. If I were the AI, I would move the Shadowhawk first. So we have to prepare ourselves to deal with that. Yeah, we'll go after the left torso. Take out that AC-5. Okay, it did hit, but fortunately I don't think that's going to destroy it. But the important thing happened, which was the reduction of evasion. Okay, again, the Vindicator's just staying put, which is the worst thing the AI could do in its case. Okay, well, Gnarly is going to go up and punch, because running hot, I just like to get something done here, but I would like to move here instead. We do have the small lasers to rely upon, and...
Copy that.
That'll still work out for us. A little bit of damage there. And our two small lasers. Not going to kill him, but I'm going to just rough him up a bit. Okay, I think truck should move now. There, what kind of shot we got? Okay, that's the best shot we can get. I'm going to put all of this into the Shadowhawk because I want him to go down.
Let's move.
Although, looking at my heat, I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll get away with what we can get away with. So, a medium laser and LRM-20. We haven't really touched the center torso, so this is not likely going to result in a kill. But it should still hurt.
Got past the armor.
Okay, well, I already discussed I don't want the Shadowhawk to be able to punch me. It's very little health, though, so in this regard, we can already attack from the side that it's already damaged, so I'm not going to put all my firepower into this. I'd probably just dump the two medium lasers. If I miss, I'm going to be kind of pissed, but it is what it is. I don't want to waste firepower here. I mean, honestly, I don't know how much I can even fire with the heat being where it is. Alright, so A and B. Looks like we can get away with everything. Alright, well, this is probably unwise, because if we don't land in the center torso area, we won't get the kill. We have to land with both these lasers. You know what? Because of that, I'm actually going to swap that. I'm going to do A, the SRMs. It's a real waste of damage, but I think it's the wise thing to do, just to try and guarantee it's a kill, because we don't want that thing to punch me, eat any of my mechs. Yeah. Overkill for sure, but we had to make sure. Okay. And then the, whatever this heavy mech is can still see me, so it's going to get whatever shot it's going to get off.
Warning.
Oh, a back shot. Okay. If we can kill the Vindicator, then it doesn't have vision of me anymore, and we can kind of play the vision game with our scout.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Well, ideally, I would have Precision Strike at this moment. Trying to give myself good evasion, but doesn't look like I can pull that off quite yet. I don't honestly know why I'd want to move Revere like that, because we're not going to get anything done with that. There's really nothing I can do to stop whatever damage the Vindicator's going to want to do, because there's no way in hell I'm doing enough damage to really hurt him. Seriously? But let's just reserve. Now, of course you hit with the PPC. Of course you did. Alright.
Yes, Commander.
Vindicator's going to move in first because it can do the most fire, the most damage. We're just going to unload with everything. If the Vindicator or the enemy Vindicator is still standing after that, I'm going to be somewhat surprised. considering how much or little armor it has. But if we get a real bad spread of damage, which it'll just look like we did. Yeah, alright.
Scored a critical hit.
Okay, so we're gonna move up
I'm here.
with truck. Fire off our... Well, how are we doing with the LRM-20? We still have plenty of shots left. So let's move up here.
Understood.
And we'll just fire our LRM-20 again. That should allow us some allowance to cool off, I would think. Alright.
Copy that.
I don't think we're going to get a kill here, not unless almost all of it hits the center torso. Hey, we got it! Okay, so at this point, it's unlikely that this guy has vision on me, so let's just reserve.
Standing by.
Alright. We really need to cool off, so I'm not going to get too aggressive with my move. Gonna move in like that, and then we're gonna brace. Gives myself a little bit of a rest so we can maybe deal with this guy.
Standing by.
And Revere is just going to move in behind this cliff. And then sensor lock the enemy so we can see what it is. I have my suspicions. I'm gonna guess it's a... Yeah, let's do the guessing game. This is a Thunderbolt. That's my guess.
Got a lock.
No, it was a quick draw. Alright. Yeah, I guess that would be another possibility. A heavy mech that has LRMs. They're, I think, about the same weight as well. Although I don't know how heavy it was because I don't have enough info on it. Quick draws are pretty fast, so I actually may be able to get in here, although the AI seems to be going the roundabout way to do it. I'm not really sure what the AI is doing. I mean, they do have an obsession of staying in these fields, so maybe that's what it's doing.
They will be done.
Alright, well, we're gonna jump up here. Get in behind this cliff, and then we'll just sensor lock it again.
Up high.
The only one that's going to be able to take advantage of this right now is our Vindicator, but that's fine. Lock. Again, unfortunately, because of the situation,
Standing by.
I'm not going to be doing a lot of damage, but... Yeah, it looks like I'm kind of hemmed in here if I just do a normal move, so we're going to want to jump. He's going to eat me up a bit. Hopefully I can even pull off the LRM-20.
Roger.
Now, thankfully, quick draws don't have a lot of armor. It is full armored, as far as that goes. We have enough ammo to pull us off, and I'll go ahead and go with the precision strike just to make that a little bit more accurate. We'll go for the center torso, why not? I don't expect much of that's going to land on the center torso. Okay. Let's have the Griffin. What? I'm fine with a sprint. Because I want to get closer, so maybe we can attack next turn.
Full throttle.
Okay. And...
Awaiting orders.
Gnarly, I think we do the same thing. We just sprint up. Give us an opportunity to cool off a bit.
On my way. Double time.
Looks like the quick draw is being passive, so... If that's the way it's going to be, then we'll just be able to kind of move up here and take our time with this engagement.
I'm here when you need me.
So obviously we need to reserve all the way down because we knocked down its initiative with that precision strike. That was not my intention. That was just done so that we could get a better accuracy shot. Okay.
I'm here.
Still dealing with some heat, so I'm going to just move so maybe we can get a flank, but then we'll sensor lock again. We do have the initiative advantage, so we can take advantage of that.
I've got a sensor lock.
Okay. Go with truck.
Aye, aye.
Gonna just walk now so we can save ourselves generation. just slowly but surely get close and closer. Alright.
Standing by.
Gnarly is going to sprint up.
We'll go.
And then the Griffin will probably be able to attack this turn if I jump. So we can jump in, attack, and then jump out next turn. Although attack and jump out would be ideal. Okay, give him a full broadside.
All weapons committed.
I know it's not what it's called in the universe, it's an Alpha Strike, but it's fun to call it a broadside. Why not? Okay. Full reserve. Okay, so truck's gonna just
Standing by.
keep moving up. Get me closer in range.
On my way.
Selling our LRM-20. Do we go with the precision strike here? Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, let's go right torso, because we're already focusing on the right side.
Attacking from position.
Although I don't think much of that hit where we were aiming. The problem with missiles and called shots. Okay. Now I have this temptation to jump in behind so we get full damage on the quick draw, but honestly, I think we're just going to take this nice and easy. Continue to focus our damage in where it's going to start to hurt. Okay, obviously we don't want to overheat. So I guess I'll just walk away. Yeah. The quick draw may be able to come get me. So maybe I move in such a way that I have good cover. I mean, it wouldn't be the end of the world, I think, if this guy comes in and attacks me. Because if they do, we can take advantage of it. Okay. We'll reserve and allow it. Let's see, because the quick draw has to leave this field. And we'll have to see. Oh, okay, I guess you could get into a position. Alright, well, you didn't really take the best advantage of it. Unfortunately, because of the way you moved, I don't think I can really follow that up with anybody.
I live to serve.
Like, we could jump up here. Oh, okay, we can get a little bit of an attack going. That's probably the best spot for it. Yeah, okay. That's not a bad shot, necessarily.
Jumping.
They have a decent amount of evasion, which is the problem. Let's turn these lasers back on so we can use them. Okay, some misses, some hits.
Aye, aye.
Alright. Oh, okay. I can get into a position to fire. We'll take the woods as well, so we get that cover.
Confirmed.
Alright, so next turn I'm going to go more aggressive. Because we're already in a kind of a position to do that.
Target confirmed.
Matter of fact, I could probably get in behind. Maybe, and we'll see. Okay. Good damage.
Take that.
There goes a lot of the firepower of the quick draw. Because quick draw, if I remember correctly, its weapons are mostly in the arms. Or is it... Yeah, okay, so it's the torso sections. Yeah. So if you could take those out, it goes a long way. Alright, well,
Commander?
let's have you just go in and attack again. I think we just go full attack now. No reason to hold back. We've already done serious damage on this guy, although we are hitting from a fresh side now, which is not ideally what you want to do. Gonna have to turn off some of these lasers, but hey, we'll get a couple hits in. Okay. Sure, we'll walk in this way. We'll have to see what I might be able to get a full salvo here. Yeah, we can. I was gonna be somewhat surprised if that was survived through.
Destroyed.
Commander, the area has been cleared. Darius has given me the green light to land immediately. Hold position.
Mission successful.
Okay, we get our bonuses. Nobody got damaged, so we're good there. Alright, salvage time. So we could get another Shadowhawk here, which honestly, not high up on my list of things to do, because we already have one, and I'm not too pleased with the loadouts that we have with it. I mean, variety is the spice of life after all, but now the Shadowhawk 2D is, in my opinion, the better version, because you have a lot more variety as far as slots. The Shadowhawk 2H has a bunch of ballistic weapon slots, which are pretty much useless, whereas the 2D has a bunch replaces those ballistic weapon slots with energy weapon slots, which are infinitely more versatile and more weight efficient, and you get an extra support weapon slot. So in that regard, the 2D is by far and away the better of the two. Quick draws, they're all right. I can kind of take it or leave it, but it's got a decent number of energy weapon slots, and we already kind of discussed that's a good, efficient way of doing things, and you can load it out decently as well. So you know what? We'll take the ideal Shadowhawk 2D, and we'll take a piece of quick draw because it's heavier. I would like this AC5 if we can do it, but I'm not going to go out of my way to get it. Yeah, we'll see what we get. Bunch of junk, so we might pick some of that up. Okay, we get a piece of a Vindicator. Again, we already have 2 Vindicators, so I prefer not to get another one. You know, you can't complain. We are looking for more medium mechs, so just I would like to have something different than what we already have and decent numbers. Okay. Alright, well, let's take a look at our mech warriors, make sure they're all good to go. So I'm looking for more gunnery skill, I would think. Guts I would only want if it gives me more overheat threshold, because that's very useful. So yeah, I'll go with that.
Mech warrior training complete.
Harley. We're waiting for more gunnery skill, probably. Piloting skill helps us to a certain extent. I actually am going to take that because of the max evasion. That could be useful. So we'll take that.
Training complete.
And Revere. We're just trying to build up the tactics so we can get that third ability going. And then Truck.
Standing by.
Yeah, I mean, getting more tactics does help. Because again, we can reduce the minimum range penalty. Or reduce the minimum range, I guess I should say. But yeah, right now I think we're going to wait for that gunnery skill. So that's going to be it. As far as the next contract to do, really there's only one more that I'd want to do. I don't really care about this one. It's only a 1.5 skull mission, and it is against the Free Worlds League, not something I actually want. This is going to go against the Pirates, I believe. Yeah, maybe? Yeah, pirate territory. So that will be the next mission we do. It's a recovery mission. It's only 2 skull. I don't know what kind of mechs we're going to face. I mean, in that Assassinate one, we had some medium mechs that were our opponents. I mean, obviously we had the Quick Draw, which was the Assassinate target, which is usually always a little bit heavier. So we might see some more medium mechs. I really want to see a little bit more variety, but unfortunately, it seems like you do see a lot of the same mechs over and over again. We see a lot of Shadowhawks, we see a lot of Vindicators. I'd like to see something maybe a little bit different in the next mission, maybe a crab, so we can get one of those. But in any case, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.